Hello and welcome to Ghost Life Whatever, the podcast where we could talk about ghosts, could talk about life, whatever. I'm Corey Wilson, and right now we don't have any ghost stories. We have part one of a road trip I took with my wife Heather and her family. We would begin our journey in Puyallup, Washington, not too far from Seattle, and we would drive to, I thought, Minnesota. It was actually North Dakota. Once we got there, we'd be spending a day and a half at a huge family reunion that happens every year. This year was also Heather's grandma's 90th birthday. All the more reason to drive such a long, long way. I returned with 11 hours of audio, most of it garbage. I've cut out lots of pauses and gotten rid of lots of useless words, and skipped through big chunks of time. So, when you hear a cut, just know that I didn't change the meaning of anything. I'm just saving time. Before leaving, I bet Heather that our caravan would not be ready to leave at the planned time of 9:30. So sit back, enjoy the banter, the textures, the adventure. Let's get to it. It's 11:18 on July 9th. We're gonna leave for Minnesota. I don't know what people are doing. I thought we were ready to leave, but we keep going in and out of the house. Why haven't we left yet?
I had to plant my sunflower. Well, it wouldn't be happy if it wasn't in the ground for that long.
I see.
But I'm done, so we can go.
Goodbye, Henry. Do you have to say anything? There's snorts. Okay. That's my cat, Henry. He snorts. I came upon my brother-in-law, Jordan, talking about their dog, Lily, who was staying home while we were leaving. Jordan's girlfriend, Sierra, was going to take care of the animals while we were gone.
Really?
All her feet were off the fence and she was like... So
She
Dad's
climbed the fence like army crawled it?
like had her paws up here and her hind legs were off the floor or off the ground.
Wow.
So Dad's putting some rope over the top of the gate to try to deter her from...
Booby trap.
What if she just gets stuck in it?
Oh, that'd be terrible. Sierra would come to a surprise.
Surprise! You have a giant sausage dog stuck in the rope.
Halfway over the fence.
Half a moose is stuck in the rope. Mamba!
Yeah. So I think I won the bet.
Mm.
Okay, we are backing up. Gonna leave the driveway. Aren't you excited, Heather?
I am excited.
Good. We're getting on the freeway. We're doing more than my car can do.
Your pathetic little blue car. Can't go over 45.
We arrived at North Bend.
Trying to call Mom. Didn't really work. Trying Dad. Hi. So Corey and I are at North Bend. We just parked. Mom says we're meeting at North Bend, but that is literally all the details she gave.
Yeah, well, that's not where they were. But why?
They didn't recognize the exit, and so Dad told Mom to keep going, and they keep going.
Didn't recognize that said North Bend?
And they visually it looked different, so they didn't take it. So they're not here, and they totally missed it, and they just keep going without telling us.
So we met the rest of the group later. We added Heather's sister Rachel and her 3-year-old daughter Eleanor. We camped in Idaho for a night, packed up, and went to Lewis and Clark Cavern State Park in Montana. The plan was to stay there 2 nights and explore the caverns. It was to be an amazing experience. But as soon as we made dinner on the first night, it started raining and the wind picked up. And the campground is just in a flat area with no trees. And there was nothing to shield the tents. All night, the tents flapped around and bent over. No one really slept. Except me. I slept fine. The harsh wind was to continue another day, so instead of staying another night, we packed up and made our way to Custer State Park. I don't have any audio of the wind. It was too annoying to deal with, so sorry about that. I drove with Jordan on our last stretch to Custer State Park. We raced the sunset, but failed. We set up camp in the dark. What do you think?
Well, I'm pretty annoyed that we got here and it was dark, and we pissed off our neighbors because we were shining our car lights into their tents, but Mom insisted to have them on, so, yep. Gonna be honest, I'm not gonna brush my teeth. I'm just gonna go pee, get some water, and go to bed.
Just eat some candy, too.
Yeah, might as well.
Like, especially Mama, because it really
Might-
sticks to your teeth.
Might as well just brush my teeth with Mambas.
With Mama.
Like, just rub my teeth with Mambas.
Mambas.
Mamba toothpaste.
I found it.
Shh.
Then there's Janelle, Heather's mom, seeing the positive side of things.
What do I think? I think it's amazing that it's not rainy and it's not windy and it's 63 degrees.
I think
This
it's
is perfect.
amazing we're under the Big Dipper.
Look at the big stars. And I think it's amazing.
It's amazing we didn't get kicked out.
And I think it's amazing that we got set up so fast. We're quite a team. That's what I think.
I mean, yeah, we did have our lights on, shining in our neighbors'
And
tents.
the neighbor did come over and say, please shut them off. So I guess we were not the best neighbors, but what are we going to do? We don't have any light.
Holds up a lantern.
And he holds up a lantern. So you're saying you would have rather not had the car lights on at all?
Yes. I thought that
You
was-
should have spoken up.
I did. I said we should turn our car lights off because they're shining into tents, and you said no, it's fine.
I was there.
You were.
I was a witness.
A
You're guilty,
witness.
Mom.
Man,
Conflict.
I'm so sorry.
Did she really sound so sorry?
Eleanor, are you in there?
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
I'm going to, I'm getting ready for bed.
Oh,
I'm getting ready for bed. You can come in.
oh, there you are.
Why are you doing that?
Oh, I'm just recording our trip.
Oh,
Yeah. What do you want to do tomorrow?
I wanna, play on the playground.
Play on the playground?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
You can go to sleep then?
yeah.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Your dad said to help myself. So I'm gonna be a man and try some of this blended Canadian whiskey.
You a man yet?
Yeah, big man. Like, I feel like warm. It's like the brandy. I like
Yes, it's like the brandy. I want to try it.
You just are acting completely fine.
No, that was all right. I might like straight alcohol more than you. You look disgusted. I was like, oh, that was like smooth and it made me feel warm. And you're like, it's like you just bit into a lemon.
No, lemons. I'm like,
Wait, you're weird. I think your taste buds are backwards.
I don't like it. Very bitter to me.
No, I didn't get better at all.
The next morning,
How'd you sleep?
Well, we started on an air mattress and we ended on the ground. So, okay.
Eleanor had us play a game.
Hey, how about just try the other game, okay? The other game is really easy. You
just kick the ball to each other?
just pick it up, and then just back away, and then you have the bat, and then just,
It's like baseball?
yeah, it's like baseball.
But with a soccer ball?
Yeah.
And a small stick?
Mhm.
I think your ball's a little too heavy for this stick.
See, it's not too heavy feeling.
I know, but when you throw it, then it's heavier because you're adding force.
What's force?
Heather, Jordan, and I took a trip to Mount Rushmore. They had both seen it, but I hadn't. It was over an hour-long car ride, even though it was only 15 miles from the campground. So when we passed through one of the bigger cities, if we just happen to see like a music store or like some kind of like film video store, we should get an XLR cord.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Wait, isn't the national like the Mall of America? Like, are we gonna be near that? Because that's like in the middle of nowhere.
That's in Minnesota, but we're not gonna be near it.
Minnesota's not that big.
Yes, it is.
I should have brought more than one cord, because I brought more than one microphone. I'm a failure. Or I could go on B&H and like one day ship a cord to our next location.
To our campsite?
Yeah. Jordan tried to open the back window, clicking away.
Are you trying to roll down the windows, Jordan?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can't. Here you go, bud.
Rude. I wanted to do it.
Oh,
You can unlock the child window lock, Corey.
where? From where? Is it like inside the door?
What? Like a little
Hey.
Oh, hey.
picture.
Okay, try it now. Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. Jordan, today you're a big kid.
Woo. Does that mean I get a bike?
No, that's a no nummies party.
Yeah, Jordan, as long as you need nummies, you cannot get a bike.
Dang it.
Like Milkman and Song of Solomon, or no, was that Song of
Yeah.
Solomon? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, get the map out.
Oh,
You need to remember to do your duties. As map man.
the map. Let's see, what are we getting?
This is Iron Mountain Road.
Iron Mountain Road. So it's green, so we should turn left. Wolf Camp. I'm gonna go to Wolf Camp. I don't know how to be a wolf. Ooh, and there's brats. Ooh, and Pabst Blue Ribbon. Mmm.
Don't drink that beer.
No, it's for when you want something that kind of tastes like beer, but like isn't beer. Like when you want water, but you want like a hint of beer.
Buffalo Rock.
Ooh, Buffalo Rock. Silence. I guess no one cares about Buffalo Rock. Oh, thanks.
Oh, here's the rock tunnel.
Ooh, I'm gonna record the sound of the tunnel.
Ooh, here we go.
Ooh, hold your breath.
Woo!
Oh, no. Wow. Oh, I think I see a face already. One.
Close your eyes. You can't see it yet.
Yeah, like I feel like it was just like a single face. I didn't see the other guys.
Did you know Mount Rushmore is just one face?
Just one face.
And it's Taft.
Taft. What did Taft do? Yeah, what did Taft do? What do you know about Taft?
He got stuck in a bathtub.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's what he's famous for.
And isn't like a myth that like he had like a bathtub made that could hold like 4 adults? Or is that actually true? I don't actually remember. Either way, yeah, he
I'm
got.
pretty sure he did get a bigger bathtub after getting stuck, cause like,
Was he fat?
oh yeah.
Taft was 340 pounds. It turns out he didn't actually get stuck in a tub, but he did order a gigantic tub for the White House. Now let's get deep for a second.
You know, I was thinking, you know, like how like these Midwest states are like really patriotic, you know, like American.
Yeah.
I was thinking on the way here, like, what if they don't, I mean, they don't really have a whole lot. What if that's all they have is that, like, they're Americans? Like, you know, that's all they can really hold on to. Like, do you think that's reasonable? I mean, at least this area has some trees. Did you see the house that, I think it was a house, but like its roof was painted, like a painted American flag?
No, I didn't see that.
Like the whole roof.
The whole
Yeah.
room.
I think it was like also like waving. It was like, you know, a waving flag.
We're moving again.
I should be clear, I'm not making fun of the Midwest. Just the Midwest seems to be more patriotic than the coast, and also the Midwest seems to be made up of just corn and dry grass. Finally, Mount Rushmore comes into view.
Hey, Corey. There it is.
Wow, it's a lot smaller than I thought. How close can we get?
This far.
Yeah, it better be more impressive up close, baby. That's way smaller than I expected.
That's what she said.
I was expecting to be wowed. How close can you get?
You don't go up and touch it. Like, it's a distance. I mean, it's on the side of a mountain.
Yeah, well, like in my mind, like I imagine like you pull up, and it's like taking up a good amount of your vision.
Heather's mom, Janelle, had a gas card for herself, Brian, and Jordan. Each car had a gas card, so I had Jordan's. It was a way of earning airline miles and also keeping track of expenses while on the trip. I kept saying that I was putting most of the expenses for everything on his card. I think he might have believed me, so I mentioned the fee to park at Mount Rushmore.
Well, hey, we could put the fee on like Jordan's card.
Stop putting everything on my credit card.
Okay.
Hi. $11. Get on your vehicle through the end of this year. Thank you.
Gotta come back to Mount Rushmore all the time.
What if that ever happens? Like a vehicle comes in like, we've already seen it this year. Like, oh, okay, weirdo.
Mount Rushmore was fun. We saw it, saw the museum, and left. There were other things to do.
What are we doing?
My dad just told us to walk up this hill and walk to the top of the ridge and then walk along the ridge to the right, and apparently there's something cool. We're supposed to tell him what we see. Any predictions, Corey?
Some kind of old building. A bunch of bodies laid out in White Walker, you know, how they... Oh, look, a dried mushroom. So, geometric shape of bodies is my second choice.
Wow, these really long pine needles make it kind of slippery to walk up this hill.
Yeah, I'm like, this is so flammable. I love these pine cones. They're like a cute little shape. Oh, it's kind of a little fort. Some kind of little fort thing. Oh yeah, more than one.
Yeah, there's multiple. Like really crude little log forts.
The logs are like 6 inches, maybe.
Like if you're curled up, you could maybe sleep in that.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
there's
only
that.
like 4 logs high. This one's bigger. Oh, well, there's a smaller one too.
But these logs aren't cut with... Oh, there's a weird stone circle.
Oh, there's a stone circle. 6 feet
in diameter. I walked through it. Hope that's not bad luck.
There's a lean-to as well.
Yeah, this one like almost has like a little bit of a roof. I mean, just a bunch of logs, but
I mean, it's not anything close to a house. You'd have to like crawl into it, but
yeah, I mean, it wouldn't keep. Oh, cute little chipmunk, tiniest chipmunk ever.
wow.
So cute.
You could just crush that with your hand.
Yeah, you could.
Did you ever hear the story of my grandma squeezing the life out of a mouse?
Tell that story to me.
Okay, so it was when my mom was really young. They were camping, and it took forever to get all of the kids in their sleeping bags, on their air mattresses, and asleep. And my grandma finally like leans back to go to bed, and she sees something on her sleeping bag, and it's a little mouse, and it's kind of scurrying about, and she didn't want to wake up everyone who had just fallen asleep. She has like 7 kids, so she quickly just grabs it right off of her sleeping bag and just squeezes the life out of it while all of her children are sleeping, and then she tosses it out of the tent.
It's kind of dark. You can't think of Grandma doing that.
You know, good old Looney Uni squeezing the life out of a mouse.
Oh hey, yeah, there's those. It's like almost like a teepee against a tree. And this thing, it's like 10 logs high.
Well, this one's actually complete. It's not caved in or anything.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, if you put like branches on top of that, you could stay pretty dry. Okay, we are
Cozy.
in the construction.
Pretty cozy. I mean, it's not blocking the wind out or anything, but all right.
Yeah, this is.
Pretty cool.
It would take some effort to knock it down, so it won't blow away. I still would worry about bugs. There's a lot of dead trees. Wait, did you think all these died from the beetle thing, and they just cut them down?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
They probably haven't collected them yet, and that's why people have just been making forts up here.
Why not just focus your energy on one finished, really good fort?
Yeah, right?
I mean,
This one's pretty
This
good.
one's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
This was just like a triangle on the ground.
Poorly constructed one, if you ask me. There's some hatchet marks in here.
Mm.
Somebody was trying to do something, but didn't get very far.
Or maybe, like a machete murderer was coming at someone, but he missed and hit the tree
Like
a few times.
maybe 7 times
Yeah.
in the same spot.
Yeah, I just kept dodging the other way. Man, we should just climb that hill. We could camp out when there's trees on top.
Yeah.
I
That'd be
want
so cool.
adventure. I want to go into the unknown. If only I didn't have this wife and cats to take care of. And all these movies to haul around. 'Cause I don't want to go to my movies.
You gotta haul around the TV and just the longest extension cord.
The whole family went on a scenic drive to see animals. There were many families pulled over and mingling with wild donkeys. So we got out and petted the donkeys too, even though I was unsure on the rules about this. Eleanor loved the donkeys.
Look, there's one over there. Come over here.
Yeah, okay.
Oi. Don't frighten the little calf over there. Just walk a little bit slow, okay? Just walk like this. Remember, just don't walk in front of the buffalo.
The donkey over here is a white mama, and she's got a gray baby.
I didn't know that. Mommy, come over here.
See, there's lots of donkeys. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3. There's 3 babies.
Wow.
And 1, 2. There's 2 mamas. Yeah. Look.
Oh, it's taking a dust bath.
go see the
You
baby.
can try to walk next to it. It might run away though.
Why?
In the car, Eleanor said she wanted to eat buffalo chips. And we told her they were poop, and she said, that's okay, I'll still eat them. You want to eat buffalo poop?
No.
You changed your mind?
Hey, don't hit you. Hi.
Okay, then back up and give him some space.
Here.
And stop touching your face, okay?
Most of the other people had left, so now we were the farthest people from the road. And I didn't want to be those people. So I rushed back. The next day, we went to a lake, planning to rent a boat. Eleanor insisted that we were going to play at the playground. Well, it turns out she was right.
And Eleanor is right, because there is a play thing right down there and a beach, so she could be taken by boat to
The playground.
playground.
I vote for the canoe.
Canoe? Canoe?
Yeah? As long as no one flips.
Canoe? Can you canoe?
Canoe? Canoe?
Can you?
Canoe?
Can you canoe?
I think I can.
We are.
Canoe?
There is a park over there, so when you're not in the boat, you can...
What?
So, what are we going to do?
Play at the playground.
How are we going to get there?
We're going to walk.
Oh, we're not going to take a boat?
Nope.
Oh.
We're going
Wait,
to
do you
walk.
want to take a boat? We can.
No.
Well, too bad, Eleanor.
Eleanor, you're going to come with
Yeah,
me,
because it's
Jojo, and Corey on the boat. And we'll bring you to the playground.
We went out onto the water in our canoe.
Eleanor,
What?
what do you see?
I don't know.
Do you not see anything?
Yes, I do. I see trees and people. I see the playground. I can paddle.
Huh. Do you think these paddles float? You look a
No.
little sad. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure? Okay, are you having fun?
Yeah.
You sound like you are.
How much fun are you having? Just a little bit, medium, or a lot?
A lot.
Eleanor, can you bring us just around the river bend?
Just around the river bed, beyond the store. Just around the river bed, beyond the shore. I don't know what comes next.
How about you?
All the way,
can
no
you
one does.
sing us a song you make up about water?
Water is floating, you know it. You can't know when beyond the shore. So you don't just around.
Where are we going?
Oh,
I want to go to the rock.
but I want to go to the playground.
We will.
No more talking.
Okay. That's fine.
Move the microphone.
Okay.
No more talking. Go.
No more talking.
Could you tell us a story, Eleanor, about a boat?
One day, a boat was sailing for hours and hours, and the kid was in there, and she didn't like it. She got splashing in the water and swimming all the way back to Oma. The end.
Yeah. Is that based on a true story?
No, it was a pretend story.
Okay. Later on, I captured my favorite chunk of audio while Jordan opened a can of soup. Doing some camp cooking, Jordan.
Yeah, straight out of the can.
Shit. Oh my god, he's bleeding.
Shit.
Cans are sharp.
Something.
Heather, there's a first aid in the car, I think. In the glove compartment.
Don't let it bleed. And here's some water. You're just gonna
Stick your finger in the water jug.
Classic cook camping. Camping, cooking.
Here you go. Just
Ooh. Oh my, you cut more than one. He cut 2 fingers. Oh my god. It's coming out.
You're coming out.
Oh.
oh, yeah, you did.
Don't worry, Heather. What? How do we not have a first aid in there? What? Oh my god. What? There should be like a really thin thing in the glove compartment.
It's not in there.
What? I never took it out.
Yeah.
What? Really?
Not in there.
Well, like my mom gave that to me for a reason. You have no band-aids on this trip?
So, I was doing some classic camping, cooking, straight out of the can. You pull the can up, and my hand slipped, and my 2 middle fingers just gouged right into the side of that lid. And blood just started pouring.
I think you have like 3 cuts. Like 2 of them are on one finger.
No.
Oh, no?
Fingers.
Oh, yeah, 2 fingers, but 3 cuts.
So, sorry, I'm not going to be able to carry that log for you.
Do you want to carry the mic?
No.
Be a man.
These are the biggest bandage we have.
Fine, I'll get Heather to do it.
Jojo's finger really hurts.
What happened to it?
He got 2 cuts on his middle finger and his tiny fingers. So, he can't carry anything.
You can't carry anything
So, JoJo's useless, you're telling me.
JoJo's useless.
Send him home.
It's better than crying and screaming.
Oh, you see the blood soaking through.
I see you soaking through, Corey.
Do you?
Yeah, because you're so sweaty.
Do we have?
I am pretty sweaty.
Where's that at?
That's not duct tape, I
No.
brought duct tape.
So we wrap your cut with this,
Paper towels.
Okay.
and then we put duct tape around and hold that on, and then we'll put a Band-Aid on like when it's like halfway healed in a week.
Yeah, this one time, someone's yogurt container at Fred Meyer like cut me, and like I had to go a few minutes without like a Band-Aid. So I said like pretend like nothing was happening. There's like blood coming out like all out of my hand. I just like kind of held it behind my back, like, oh, I'm just being fancy with one hand begging.
Begging with one hand.
We should sanitize it with some gin. Dump some gin in your hand.
Dump some gin in my mouth.
That could be interesting. Interesting radio.
Do you want a picture of it?
Interesting radio.
Want to see JoJo's?
Jojo.
What?
I see.
Yeah.
How's that make you feel?
Oh no.
Do you feel anything? She shook her head no.
No, she feels sad, Corey.
You feel bad for him.
I'm okay, Eleanor. I'm not crying.
She's crying.
Oh.
JoJo.
Wow. Alright, middle finger first.
Okay, putting paper towel onto. Are
How
you
much?
You gonna leave it there?
How much are we doing?
I'm like half of that probably.
That's not
Okay, we
just,
are
like, roll
wrapping
it around my
paper
finger
towel
like it's a
around
boat or
the
something.
finger and then putting duct tape on it.
Duct tape is highly useful.
Feels really good when you just constantly turn it around my finger.
Oh yeah, it's
He just
that.
has a big blob as a middle finger of duct tape, like an iron giant, but only on his middle finger.
I will when we get.
You're showing it to me proudly.
The middle one.
Good thing he has two.
Oh, the other
otherwise
finger.
it would look really dumb.
I feel really bad about you.
That's okay.
I feel really bad about you too, but I always did.
I feel better than you.
You feel badder than me?
Competition.
How much badder do you feel?
I feel really, really, really bad.
So Heather, do you want to come get some wood with me? Heather, do you want to get some wood?
No, I will record you getting one.
Okay. Enough with cut fingers. We had things to do. This place, you know, all those structures I talked about, made out of little tiny, like 6-inch trees. The camp host has given us a saw, and we can cut up those logs and use them for firewood. And we are helping the park because there are dead trees everywhere because of these stupid, like mountain pine
Beetles.
mountain pine beetle, and there's killing trees, so they are preemptively killing them by cutting them down, and that helps slow down the spread of the disease of the pine beetle, mountain pine beetle. So we're going up a hill right now. We have done several walks up the hill, and we have sawed, well, I have mostly sawed many pieces of wood, and gonna come up and get another one so you can hear me. Okay, so we've only done like one, two. Okay, we come up like a couple times, a few times. We have like 4 or 5 logs down there, and I've had like 5 shots, so I'm in a pretty good mood. So I've been sawing them really fast, and I think Heather's family is talking about me. So I heard the phrase "coming to life." Apparently, I need to have like 5 shots before, you know, people like me.
No, they like you. You're just more alive.
I'm just more alive.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
You have gusto.
gusto, you know. Anyway, so I've been sawing these pieces of wood and, you know, stomping on them to like break them because I don't want to saw all the way.
You jump on them with 2 feet.
I saw halfway, and I jump on them 2 feet. One time, it rolled more than usual, so I almost fell down all the way.
And you almost hit Jordan's leg with the saw.
Yeah, I almost fell down. I almost cut Jordan's leg with the saw. He would have gotten 2 cuts. Or maybe if I gave him that first cut, he would not have gotten cut the second time on the can. Who knows? Let's go get that log. Yeah, I'll get it up into that clearing, and then I'll flip it around.
It just snapped off.
Take a look at the watermelon Dad decided to cut me. Guess what he used to cut it?
Your finger? The can.
Yep, he used the lid of the can that cut my finger to cut me some watermelon.
So your blood could be in there
How
right now.
nice.
Well, at least the blood was already inside you, so it'll at least go back in.
Mm-hmm. Sucker didn't lose any blood at all.
Wow, that was a long step.
It's called a log. Whoa, do you hear those airplanes?
Can I try the microphone?
Yeah, talk into it.
I love you.
Oh. Can you sing me your favorite song?
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when the skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Just how long do you plan on having the duct tape on your fingers?
Until the blood clots, so we can put a Band-Aid on it.
Okay.
I'm so glad you're concerned.
I am the most concerned person here.
Eleanor wishes to have a contest.
Eleanor might
Well-
beat you there.
Well, no, she's wrong.
I
Right?
will beat you there.
Yeah.
Which way are we going?
No.
What?
A competition
You're
on
silly.
who's the most concerned about Jordan.
Where are we going?
I'm concerned. I might beat you there.
So I wasn't going to let the idea go about why the Midwest is so patriotic. Brian had this to say.
So I think it has to do with the expansion of our country, the manifest destiny, moving west, and the fact that these families, the pioneer settlers that formed these towns and thus created those towns, were so appreciative of being given free land. And so they're just very patriotic about that because they're so indebted to the country for having that opportunity to get free land and start their own town and then create from that towns to cities and then becoming a state because of their efforts. So I think they're indebted and patriotic. And those inland landlocked don't have the diversity that border states do with seaports. I think that has something to do with it. Going to the Crazy Horse thing and thinking about how our nation grew and became great at the expense of the Native Americans is sad. And hearing that quote that chief said, the white men has made many promises to us, and they broke them all except for one, the promise that they would take our land, and they did. That's pretty sad. I wish it wasn't part of our story.
Time to move on to our next stop. We went fast. Maybe a little too fast.
What are we doing, guys?
Hello.
Good stuff.
Okay.
You're going a little fast back there. So, do you have your license insurance with you?
Yes.
Just gonna write a warning out is all today.
Sorry.
Is that an old one there?
Oh, yeah, it's an old one,
Same
but
policy
yeah.
and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're Corey?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Alright, I'll let you hang on to that, Corey. And then I'll just have you come on back with me, Heather. Like I said, just gonna write out a warning is all.
Okay.
So you can come on back.
So we got pulled over, going kind of fast. You know, Heather got out of the car to get her warning. Can't really see. I think she's in the passenger seat, but I can't. There's a glare, so I can't really see if he's actually in the car, too.
Okay, go okay?
Yeah, it's fine. You just didn't want to come back and forth.
Oh, I was worried that he was gonna like be mean, so I turned on my mic. But yeah, he was like the nicest, like one of the nicest cops we've met
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah. He had a dog in the back seat. His name is Leonard.
Like his own dog?
His police dog. Yeah. There was no back seat. It was just like a dog seat cage. There were no seats back there. So I'm not sure how he would like arrest anyone because there would be nowhere to put them. And it was really cold in there.
Probably has really good air conditioning.
Yeah. Does it say how fast I was going?
Let's see. So I'm looking at this thing. It's a pretty large piece of paper.
State of South Dakota. It's almost like a court thing. It's like County of Lyman versus Wilson. The undersigned officer complains and states that on 7/14/2016, on this road, I-90, Heather Renee Wilson, where's the actual speeding on interstate? Looks like 1 to 5 miles per hour over the limit. So it's a warning only.
That felt like a pathetic amount of going over.
Oh, so vehicle color, gold. Like, no one knows what color car this is. Like, even I don't really know. I think I have settled on tan. Or pewter.
It's like champagne.
Champagne. What color is champagne?
Silvery champagne. I don't know.
It's like silvery, but like, I think like a hint of like pinkish.
No, it's not pink.
No, like a hint. If you look at it just right.
No, it's like a silver gold hint of gray. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
like,
no one knows what color this car is.
This concludes part 1 of our trip. Please take a listen to part 2, and feel free to take a look at my website, www.ghostlifewhatever.com. There's not much on there right now, but maybe there will be. And also, the show is now on iTunes, so you can subscribe to that, and just have the shows go straight to your phone instead of having to look for them. Thanks for listening. I hope you'll listen again.
Hey, look, staying closed. I may not need stitches after all. Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh,
It's out. His finger's out.
one right there. I'm just taking the band-aid off of this one.
Let's see.
Yes.
Oh. This means
What does it look like?
How did it look, Eleanor?
good.
Look good? Sure, you think it looks good?
Yeah, they're healing up pretty good.
Your body is pretty amazing.
Thank you.
Hey, what?
His body is pretty amazing.
I've always thought so.
I mean, our bodies do amazing things.
No, my body's pretty
Like,
good. Not yours, Heather.
hey,
Mine too.
yours too.
What about mine?
What about Corey's little pudgy tummy body? Is that one amazing too?
That was rude.
What makes your body amazing, Eleanor?
That it heals really quickly.